Pause for a moment and think about this. Ramadan is the one time in the year when your routine becomes cleaner, your heart becomes softer, and your mind becomes calmer. There are fewer distractions, more discipline, and more barakah in your time. That makes it a perfect month for students to build strong focus and better study habits. But this is not only about Ramadan. The system you build in these days can help you study better for the rest of the year as well. This video is for students who want to use Ramadan to improve their studies and grow closer to Allah, and who also want habits that continue even after Ramadan ends. If you follow this plan, you won't just study better this month, you'll build a routine that helps you learn more in less time and make studying easier all year long. So stay with me and don't miss the last point, because that is the system that will keep you consistent. 1. Study in the barakah hours. After Fajr is golden time. There is a special time in your day that most students are sleeping through, but the successful ones are building their future in it. Allah has placed barakah in the early hours of the morning. The Prophet ﷺ made dua for the ummah saying, "O Allah, bless my nation in their early mornings." So when you wake up for Fajr, pray, and instead of going back to sleep, you sit down with your books. You are not just studying, you are studying in a time that is already blessed. After Fajr, your mind is fresh, your heart is calm, and your phone is silent. No distractions, no noise, just you and your purpose. Think about it. While others are sleeping, you are moving ahead of them. While others are wasting their Ramadan nights and days, you are building your akhirah and your dunya together. Even if you start with just 45 minutes daily, your revision becomes strong, your focus increases, your confidence grows. This is how disciplined Muslim men are built. So from today, make a rule for yourself. After Fajr, no phone, no scrolling, no going back to bed, only Quran, study, silent focus. Guard this time like it's gold, because it actually is. And remember, the one who wins his morning wins his day. 2. Use 90-minute deep focus blocks, not long lazy study. Instead of sitting with your books for many hours with a distracted mind, train yourself to study in focused 90-minute blocks where you remove all distractions. Keep your phone away, set a clear topic or chapter to complete, and give your full attention. During these 90 minutes, you read actively, write notes, revise, and test yourself so your mind stays engaged. And when the time ends, you take a short break, make wudu, stretch, or do short dhikr. This refreshes both mind and soul. Then come back again for the next block with fresh energy. And by repeating this method daily, you build strong concentration, understand topics deeply, and feel satisfied because you are studying with purpose, discipline, and barakah instead of just passing time. 3. Protect your energy. Sleep plus food strategy. Ramadan is not just about managing your time. It is about protecting your energy, because your energy is what allows you to worship, study, and stay consistent without burning out. If your sleep is broken and your body is weak, even the best plan will fail. So you must be intentional with both your sleep and your food. First, fix your sleep by planning it around your salah, and if needed, take a short power nap in the afternoon to recover your energy, because a well-rested mind can focus, memorize, and understand much better. Second, be smart with your food. At suhoor, eat foods that give you long-lasting energy like oats, eggs, bananas, dates, and water, so you don't feel weak during the day. And at iftar, avoid overeating or very heavy oily food that makes you sleepy and lazy. Instead, eat moderately so you can pray and study with strength. Also, stay hydrated between iftar and suhoor, because dehydration is one of the biggest reasons students feel tired and unfocused. When you protect your sleep and your nutrition like this, your body becomes strong, your mind stays clear, and your heart remains active in ibadah. And this is how you maintain high productivity throughout Ramadan without feeling exhausted or losing motivation. Tell me in the comments, what is one healthy habit you are committing to this Ramadan to protect your energy and stay consistent in your studies? 4. Remove distractions completely. If you are serious about making this Ramadan powerful, then you cannot keep distractions in your life and expect focus to come by itself. Because focus is not created by motivation. It is created by removing what pulls your attention away. So you must make a clear rule for yourself that during your study and ibadah time, anything that usually wastes your time is completely blocked or limited. Because every time you check your phone, you break your concentration, and it becomes harder to return to deep focus again. And the truth is that most students do not fail because they are not capable. They fail because their attention is always divided. So protect your mind by choosing a clean study environment. Keep only what you need in front of you. Set a fixed time where you allow yourself to check messages later, and remind yourself that Ramadan is only a few days. And this is your chance to reset your habits, discipline your nafs, and prove to yourself that you can control your desires instead of being controlled by them. And when you remove distractions like this, you will feel a different level of clarity, peace, and productivity in your study and your worship. Use light review before iftar. Low energy time. The time just before iftar is usually when your energy is at its lowest, your body feels tired, and your mind cannot handle heavy new topics. So instead of forcing yourself to study something difficult and then feeling frustrated, use this time wisely for light review, where you go over what you have already studied earlier in the day, revise your notes, read summaries, memorize key points, or test yourself gently, because this type of study does not require high energy, but it strengthens your memory and keeps your connection with your subjects active. And at the same time, your heart is already soft and present because you are waiting to break your fast. So you can combine this with making dua, doing dhikr, and preparing yourself for maghrib, turning this low energy period into a moment of both productivity and ibadah. And by using this strategy every day, you stay consistent. Avoid burnout and make sure that even your weakest hours in Ramadan are still benefiting you. 6. Weekly plan, not daily confusion. Making a plan means creating a system. Without this, you may feel motivated for 1 or 2 days, but then you lose direction. And that is why this step is so important. It gives you clarity, structure, and control over your time. Most students fail in Ramadan not because they don't want to study, but because every single day they wake up and think, what should I study today? And that small confusion wastes time, drains mental energy, and slowly leads to inconsistency. So instead of planning your studies daily in a random way, sit down once at the start of each week and create a clear, simple weekly plan where you decide exactly which subjects you will study on which days, what chapters or topics you will cover, and when you will revise them. So that every day when you sit after Fajr or in your focus blocks, you already know what your goal is and you can begin immediately without overthinking. And keep your plan realistic by choosing a limited number of important tasks rather than overloading yourself with too many goals, because consistency is better than intensity. And also leave small, flexible space in your week so that if one day doesn't go as planned, you can adjust without stress. And when you follow a weekly system like this, your mind feels organized, your studies become structured, and your confidence increases because you can clearly see your progress. And this is how a disciplined Muslim student uses Ramadan, not only for ibadah, but also to build a strong system of focus, planning, and productivity that continues even after Ramadan ends. My brother, Ramadan is not just a month that comes and goes. It is an opportunity from Allah to rebuild yourself, to become stronger in your deen and sharper in your dunya. The student who plans his Ramadan, protects his time, controls his distractions, and uses these blessed days with discipline is not the same person when Eid arrives. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a committed heart and consistent action. Focus deeply in your study blocks. Protect your energy so your body supports your goals. Remove distractions so your mind stays clear. Use your low energy hours wisely. End your nights with calm study and sincere ibadah. And follow a weekly system so your days stay organized and purposeful. If you follow this, you won't just finish Ramadan with more knowledge, you will finish with stronger discipline, better habits, and a closer connection to Allah. May Allah make this Ramadan the turning point of our lives.